It's coffee time.
Welcome guys, welcome to the London vlog. I just made it to London. It has been one hell of a trip today. I'll tell you all about it in a second, but first I thought I would show you my room. It's also the first time that I'm traveling to London all by myself, so I have the room just for me. So when you come in, this is how the room looks like. We have a mirror, I have my bag and my backpack. Here is the bathroom. I'll show you in a second. Another mirror. Hi. I came with 2 suitcases that are almost empty because you know I'm about to fill them up. I got my TV and we have a nice window actually, a reading chair and a bed all for me, all for myself. We love that ambience light. And let's check the bathroom actually. Ooh, nice, nice. I can have a shower over here. Beautiful. Wonderful. Hi guys. So there it is. My room for the next couple of days. So before I unpack, I just wanted to tell you how my morning went. Originally, I had to take the train at 8:58 in the Netherlands. That train was cancelled a couple weeks ago, so I had to reschedule. It's fine. So they gave me a ticket for the train at 10:58, which means I only lost 2 hours, which no problem. However, we got to the train station this morning and the trains were all delayed and canceled and it was such a mess. They had to push us all into one train to Brussels. So because it was so full and the trains were being cancelled and delayed, they had to overbook trains, it seems. And the train that took me to Brussels basically was overbooked and a lot of people didn't have places to sit down. I luckily found a place to sit down, which was not my original reserved seat, but at least I could sit until we were in Brussels. In Brussels, because we were already quite delayed, we had to run to the Eurostar platform, run. And we had to rush through security like crazy. I wish there would be footage of me trying to keep my shit together while going through security and making sure I didn't lose anything, because you know what happens when you're in a rush? Passport, phone, you know, it's dangerous. In fact, a girl that I met in the train later said that she had forgotten her phone at the security check. And that really sucks. Anyways, we rushed through security. They changed our seat numbers for the train from Brussels to London. But luckily, we were able to get in the train, we were able to make it to London. And I say we because 2 other girls from the Netherlands were traveling with me and they're in a different hotel, but they are also coming to Yalc. We just happened to be in the same train because theirs was also cancelled. So we all kind of ended up in the same train to London. And I'm just glad I'm here today because it has been wild. And this morning I only had a cup of joe, I only had a cup of coffee, and I just went to the train thinking I would have time to relax and have a sandwich. Absolutely not. So I've been just rushing and stressed, and I've only had a sandwich today. And it's past 3 p.m. right now, and it's like, no. So I'm just gonna go out. I am at the hotel now. I'm gonna unpack my books and my things, and I'm not gonna go into the city center today because I have Thursday and Friday the full day to go to London city center. So I'm just gonna stay in my hotel today and just go to the shops around here and probably just find something to eat. And maybe I can even catch a movie. I know there's a cinema close to the hotel, so I might do that. We shall see. But now I'm gonna unpack. First of all, I'm just glad I made it. And I booked a hotel that is not too far away from Olympia so that I can go to the convention early in the morning. And if I happen to buy too many books, is in walking distance of my hotel, which means I can come back and forth if I need to. Which I don't think is gonna happen, but if it happens, I can come back, leave the books in my room, and go to the convention. So it's perfect. That's what I also wanted to book it close to the convention. Yeah, so that's it for now, guys. And let me show you the books that I brought from home already to get signed. So here's everything that I took from home, which is not much. I have my Crystal Sutherland books that I would like signed. I have the 2 first books of the series by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. I have this book Kills, which I read a couple years ago when it came out, but I don't have it signed, and I really enjoy Ravenna Goron's mystery thrillers. Then I have Let's Split Up, which I haven't read yet, but I'm really excited. I got, of course, Heads Will Roll by Josh Wedding, and I need this book signed because it was so much fun. And I have the complete series of A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, including the novella, so I have all of them in hardcover because Holly Jackson is coming back this year, so I'm gonna need all of these ones signed. Honestly, I wish I could just have a shower, order food, watch a movie. But I made it all the way to London, and I feel like I need to go out and enjoy the neighborhood, go to a couple shops, go eat out somewhere nice and treat myself, maybe go to the cinema to watch a movie and then call it a night. So that's my plan. That's what we're gonna do. Guys, I'm back from my walk and I'm dead and dusted. But I had a good walk. I went to a couple of shops. I hit an Oxfam. So I went to check their secondhand books, and actually I got only one book. I behaved really well, but let me tell you which one and why I got it. The Santa Claus Murder. And you know why I got this book? Because I have been planning my Christmas TBR and I want some Christmas books, and I thought this was gonna be perfect. Apparently this is a classic and I've never heard of it, and it's like a murder mystery where we have a bunch of people, somebody has been killed, who's the killer, that kind of vibe, and I'm like, how did I not know about this book? I need it. And also this cover, cute. Here's what's for dinner today. I have tomato soup, I have a salad, and then I have a cheeky vegan donut. And to drink I have a Sprite Zero, but look at how cute this looks. It's like Halloween themed, yes please. And this is the vegan cinnamon roll donut, and I'm so excited. So I'm gonna be a little healthy and a little bit cheeky today because it's been a long day. Honestly, I am so dead at this point. I have been traveling all day. I woke up at 7 a.m., finished packing my stuff, and it feels like this trip has taken forever. Normally the train is much faster, but due to constructions and strikes and everything, it was a mess. So exactly for Yalc, thank you very much. I was reading a book on the way here, which is The Mother. So let me tell you, this is about a woman whose daughter is killed, and she decides that she's going to find the murderer. The daughter gave her a clue. The murderer has a very specific tattoo. So she is hitchhiking and going to places where she suspects her daughter could have met her killer. And she's trying to find the dirtiest, filthiest, worst of the worst men ever. And she pretends that she is, you know, naive, and she takes like a ride with anybody, and she knows these men are really bad people, but she's determined to check if they have the tattoo, because when she finds the guy that killed her daughter, I'm pretty sure she's gonna go all out. Now this book is quite wild, like it's quite intense, so it's not for people that are not used to Richard Lehman kind of violence and messed up situations. Check the trigger warnings if you're interested in this one, because it is quite brutal. So just putting it out there, But anyways, I think I'm gonna finish the day by having a shower, eating my dinner while I watch some telly. And I got something to connect my phone to the television so that I can actually watch Netflix or Prime or whatever. So hopefully that works. And I might do that while I eat, and then just probably read and go to sleep, because tomorrow is gonna be a long day. So I'm gonna go. See you guys tomorrow. It is Thursday, you guys, and I'm about to leave, and I remembered that I forgot to update you guys. So here's the outfit of today. Comfortable London look. The plans for today, you guys. I am gonna try to go straight to the Batman exhibition, Batman Unmasked, and then I'm gonna try to do some shopping. And tonight I have the Moulin Rouge musical. I decided to book it this morning because I was looking for another theater play or something to watch apart from tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm gonna watch Stranger Things. So I thought, why not Moulin Rouge? I remember when the movie came out, I really enjoyed it and I haven't watched it in a long time. So I'm really curious about the musical, and I think it's one of those that has such a beautiful like on stage performance because there's a lot of dancing, singing involved. I think it's one of those that it's probably a really good thing to watch on a theater stage. So that's what we're gonna do today. I don't know if I'm gonna be talking too much today because I'm just gonna be go, go, go. But I'm gonna try to film as much as I can with my phone. So roll the tape.
I can feel it now, the love is sending down through the skies, your beautiful halo. I caught you chasing the sun as I was chasing the one. We never looked back from our lover road. You showed me love before heaven called to take you home. I vowed our treasure and eternal love in our last few seconds. I vowed to never lose your heart on your way to heaven. On your way to heaven. I vowed our treasure and eternal love in our last few seconds. I vowed to never lose your heart on your way.
Good morning, guys, and welcome to Friday. So I'm about to leave the hotel and I wanted to update you. Yesterday I tried to record as much as possible, but when you are on the go and you're distracted, you know, looking at stores, looking at architecture. Sometimes you forget to film, but I tried my best to film a little bit. So in the morning, I went to Covent Garden. I went to see the Batman exhibition, which you should have seen some clips of that. I tried my best to record some bits. Then I went to see Back to the Future, the musical, and let me tell you, best decision I've ever made in my life. I loved it so much, like so much. I'm considering going back, but it's so expensive and I don't have too many nights free left, so I don't know if I will, but I am so tempted to go again, but it's so expensive. So I did get myself a t-shirt from the musical because it has the actors that I saw on stage and I love them so much. Marty McFly and Doc Brown, they were fantastic. If you are in London, if you're coming to London and you can still catch the musical, please go and watch it because it was amazing. Also yesterday, as you saw, I went to Waterstones at Piccadilly and I tried my best yesterday to not buy all the books, which is really hard. You need a lot of self-control. But the thing is, today I'm going to multiple bookstores that I am really interested in. And then I have Yalc. So I didn't want to buy too much already the first day at Waterstones. I can go back, plus Waterstones is going to be at Yalc as well. So I only picked 2 books. The first one is a paperback from Hell reissue that I wanted to grab. It is The Spirit by Thomas Page. So it is this one. Sorry about the light, but these hotel rooms don't have the best light, so I wanted this one. The other book that I got is Lucy Undying by Kirsten White. I've been meaning to pick up this book because it is a Dracula retelling and I am absolutely obsessed and in love with this cover. Excuse you, whoever designed this, I love you. Anyway, when this one came out, I went to Amazon and it was not available. And I think they were asking for 35 to 36 euros minimum. I don't know, it was really weird. So I've been waiting to be able to find this book and it was £3 off on Waterstones. Plus, I actually bought these 2 books for 35 euros. So it's a win in my book. So yeah, these are the only 2 books that I bought yesterday, but I'm really happy because these are books that I really wanted. So these are the only ones that I got. There were other books that were interesting to me, but a lot of them I know I can get them easily in the Netherlands. So I just tried to focus on the ones that were more important for me to get. And I will see what I find today. The plan today is to go to Foyles, Forbidden Planet, other like secondhand bookstores, go to the Stranger Things theater play, which is a 3-hour play, and I am so excited. So yeah, that's the plan for today. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys, as you saw yesterday, after Waterstones, I went to see Moulin Rouge, the musical. Now, I really loved the movie. I just really like Ewan McGregor, and I thought the musical was really good, especially the main actor. He was so good at portraying emotions. But for some reason it felt a little bit more, I don't know, more just like fun and less of a really one-of-a-kind experience, you know what I mean? Like Back to the Future was truly amazing. Moulin Rouge was good. I don't regret watching it and I would still recommend people to go and watch it if they love the movie. But if I would have to choose from yesterday's musicals, Back to the Future wins. So let's go today, you guys. Let's go book shopping. Let's go watch Stranger Things. And also, today I'm meeting Sharon for the very first time.
You were like a ransom note. If I give in, will you come home? I put everything I had into getting you back. I was only 17, and you were the air I breathed. I walked across a burning bridge for you, for you. Those roads we walked, I'll know forever. Those times we talked, I still remember. Is it not enough that I blind to who you are, which of us was behind bars? Were you worth the price I paid? Your ransom. I tried to find a way to justify missing the signs I knew. My hands were tied the moment we met, and there was more to you. You were only 17, and I was your sick release, a hostage on a silver plate to you, to you. Those roads we walked, I'll know forever. Those times we talked, I still remember. Is it not enough that I paid with my heart once, twice? If I'm blind to who you are, which of us was behind bars? Is it not enough that I barely got out with my life? I still carry every scar.
You guys, I'm back at the hotel room, and actually I don't have much free time because I just came back from the city and I'm about to get ready to go and meet the one and only Sharon. She's just like 15 minutes on foot away from me. Insanity. I just wanted to quickly tell you what I bought. So basically when I was at Foyles, I found a bunch of these books, which are the paperbacks from hell, and I bought them all because I've been meaning to pick these ones up, but on Amazon they're quite expensive and I don't find them in regular bookstores in the Netherlands. So quickly I got The Tribe, we got When Darkness Loves Us, we got Stage Fright, and Black Ambrosia. So I am very excited about those. And interestingly enough, I went to Forbidden Planet and I didn't really see many things that I wanted to buy, which is weird because normally I buy everything. But I guess it was good for my wallet. But I did buy a book for my boyfriend actually, which is this Alien book, because it was very cheap and he's trying to get into reading. I know, might be my influence. But I thought this one would be a good book for him since he loves Alien. And I also found this copy of The Devouring Grey. It is by Christine Lynn Herman, and I've been meaning to pick this one up, and it was like the beautiful pink spread edges for only £1. I'm like, how can I not? And then I have two books that are beautiful Stephen King's hardcovers, but for those you're gonna have to wait until my next book haul. Also, because I went to the Stranger Things play, which was, by the way, amazing. It is actually a prequel that is based on Henry, aka Vecna. So it's kind of like his backstory and how he ended up working together with Papa and how he met Eleven in the end. So I was thriving towards the end. I almost cried because I love Vecna so much and his story is quite tragic, but loved it. If you're in London, this is a play you don't want to miss if you love Stranger Things. And they gave me like a little bag that says Stranger Things, the first shadow, and it has like the house. And I just got like these cute t-shirts and that's it, because I didn't want to buy too much merch either. And they had plushies and everything you can imagine. I just wanted like a little something to remember the play, but it was amazing and I'm really glad that I went. But now I have to actually get ready because I'm gonna go and meet Sharon for the very first time, and then I need to get ready for tomorrow, you guys, because tomorrow it's Yalc day 1. Good morning, guys. It is Yalc day 1 and I'm already on the way to the venue. And I forgot to film last night when I met Sharon, but honestly it was the best night. We were like besties in real life. It's so weird to meet people that you've been talking to like for so many hours on reading sprints and online. It's so crazy, but she is the loveliest. We gave each other many hugs and I'm hoping to get more today. So I have with me all the books that I need signed today. Unfortunately, Bill Wood had to cancel today because he's unwell. So I hope that he recovers soon. I was really looking forward to meet him, but another time. And yeah, Neil Schusterman also canceled, which was sad for me because I also wanted to meet him again. Apart from that, Holly Jackson is only doing 1 book per person and I have 3 with me, so because they didn't tell us until I was already in London. So a couple of friends are willing to help me to get them all signed, so we'll see. I also hope to go to some panels today. There's one about horror books, so you bet I'm gonna go to that one. And there is a panel of 10 years of Yalc that Amy is hosting, so I'm hoping to make it to that one too. And I'm really excited about meeting everybody again. It's always like reuniting with besties. And actually the first time I ever met Josh Winning was at Yalc when I didn't know who he was. He only had, I think, 1 or 2 books published. That was before his horror books and everything. And it's so nice just to go back and talk to the people again, see what they've been up to through the years. So that's all for now, you guys. I'm gonna go through security, get my wristband and start to queue. I always love to queue before they open the door, especially the first day, because they do a countdown to Yalc and it's always like, I don't know, it's like so exciting. And yeah, I'll keep you updated. I'll try to film as much as possible. All right guys, see you later at Yalc day 1. Welcome to Yalc day 1, you guys. So I already took my picture with the Yalc letters and I already got all my virtual tickets for the signatures. So the next thing we're gonna do is to stroll through the publishers and make my way to Waterstones because I need to get a physical copy of A.J. Clarke's book because I read that on my Kindle and I loved it so much that I want to get it signed, but of course for that I'm gonna need a physical copy. So that's what we're gonna do now and see who else I meet here today. And I'm gonna introduce you to Sharon as soon as I find her. And I know Amy's busy already with her workshop that starts very early, so I might have to see her later, but let me show you a little bit around. You bought everything, Sharon?
I bought everything. I bought all the horror, all the thrillers I could get. Yay! Hello!
We made it Welcome to Yalc Day
Welcome to
one.
Yalc Day 1. Yeah.
Hi guys, so I have not been updating you much because I have been busy as I can be. So I met Amy, I met Josh, I took pictures with them. I finally got to Holly Jackson. She's been really busy today. And I've met also Kirsten Sutherland, and it's been a fun day, but basically all I've done is queue for signings today. And I did watch a panel about murders and mystery thrillers that had Holly Jackson in it, and I just love how she talks. Like, I think we think very much alike, and she's very macabre in the best perfect way. So I think we vibe. And what else have I done today? So I have bought some books, but not too many. I will show them to you as soon as I get to my hotel room because I've been carrying them around like a crazy person. What else can I tell you about my day? Basically, they opened the doors at 9, and since then I have been running around and queuing and hugging people and just having the best time. And it's almost 5 p.m. I don't know where the time went today, honestly, but it's been a blessing. It has absolutely drained all of my energy, so I think I'm gonna just give a last round, see if I see a couple of friends to say goodbye, maybe grab a couple more books, we'll see. And then I'm just gonna head to the hotel to show you what I got today and to get some food because your girl is starving. So that's the plan for the rest of the day, and just relax with my books in my hotel room and have some dinner. I'm officially back from Yalc, exhausted from carrying all of this back to my room. But I'm here to let you know what the damage was. Hi guys, I hope this is a good enough angle because I have found out this trip that it's quite hard to record stuff in a hotel room. Especially after the light is gone. It's currently, I think it's 5:30 p.m. more or less. And I just made it back to my hotel carrying all my weight. But not all the books that I have carried with me are new purchases. I also had books with me from home to get signed, and I had the most signings today. So bear with me while I show you everything that I got signed and everything that I bought new today. Let's start with this beautiful bag that I got from Waterstones, and it says Bookish Cat. And I saw this bag actually yesterday already at Foyles, I think it was, and I didn't buy it, and I saw it today again at Waterstones, and I'm like, it's destiny. I've seen it again, so I need to get it. Plus, it was handy today to help me carry everything, so I can justify it, right? We are now ready. So first of all, I got my copy of Heads Will Roll by Josh Winning signed, and I really enjoyed this book. It's my favorite of his so far, so I got it signed. And I know I've probably mentioned this before, but I met Josh for the very first time at Yalc years ago when Yalc was in the old building, and I didn't even know him. I just participated on a giveaway that he was hosting, and I won, and we started talking, and I don't know, it started kind of a friendship, and I love to see him again this year at Yalc, and I love to see how his queue gets longer and longer every year. So I was really excited to see him again. Then I got my copy of Lie or Die by A.J. Clark signed. This book came out, I think, March this year, and I loved this. I read it in one go. It's Big Brother meets Mafia game, and it's so good. And the author told me that there is going to be a book 2, and that it's going to be based on kind of like the same type of game, but instead of Mafia, it's going to be called Werewolf, and I am so excited. So I got this one signed. Then I got the Inheritance Games 1 and 2 signed. I have not read the books yet, I know, but I really want to read them, and I decided to take only 1 and 2 with me to get them signed. Their hardcovers are a little bit heavy, so I got this one signed as well. Let me show you. Signed. And then I got to see also Crystal Sutherland, and I love House of Hollow and the Invocations. I think my favorite is still House of Hollow, and I got them signed as well. There we go. So really excited that I also got to meet her. And you know, I also got to see Rosie, and I got to see Amy Mako, but I already have all of Amy's books signed, so I didn't need to get any other book signed by her. But next year, I'm gonna need her new book, which is a Dracula retelling. Let me tell you about it now that I started. It is a Dracula retelling. The cover was just revealed, so I'm just gonna put it here for you. And it's called They Own the Night. It's coming autumn 2025, and don't tell me this cover is not just gorgeous. It's gorgeous. It's my favorite so far, and I love it. So until that, I have everything already signed by Amy, but I got to see her again. And one of my highlights today was, of course, also getting to meet Holly Jackson again. I have loved A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. I'm really excited about her adult book next year. I'm really excited about that one because she probably goes much darker, and she's able to curse in that one as well. So I'm really excited. I also went to see her at her panel, and I got my 3 hardcovers of A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, all signed by Holly. So I was really excited. Let me show it to you. Signed as well. So I got all of them 3 signed, and those were all the books that I got signed. So as for new books, I went to visit my friends for Tiny Ghost Press. They mostly do horror combined with queer, which is something that I love, and they have a new book coming up which is about vampires. So I knew I was gonna need this one, and I went straight to them and I'm like, I want the vampire book, thank you very much. It is called Keep It in the Dark by Justin Arnold, and this cover is fantastic. Hope that you can see it correctly with the slide, but I'm really excited, and I got a little bookmark as well to go with it. Then I bought Death at Morning House by Maureen Johnson because this is the hardcover and it's signed by the author, and I've been really intrigued about this book. I keep thinking I need to read it, and I thought, you know what, they have the pretty hardcover, it's signed, I'm gonna get it. So I did, I got it. here is the signature. So I hope to love it because I have it signed now. And then I got The Big Ask by Simon James Green because he's coming tomorrow to Yalc as well. And I didn't bring my own book, so I thought I would buy one of the ones that I don't have by him yet. So I got this one to get it signed tomorrow. Then I went to Scholastic and they had a deal, so I got 2 books. And I got Your Time Is Up by Sarah Norton because this is like a real-time thriller. So I thought that would be really exciting, and it is set during the course of an A-level exam, so it is in real time and it takes place just during the exam. So I thought that was a really interesting concept. And then they pitched this one to me and I thought it was so different from the books that I normally read that it might be a great thing to try. The book is about a girl that has epilepsy, and when she has one of her episodes, she kind of travels to a world that is between life and death, and it is a world that mirrors ours. However, it is much darker and full of horrors, and she said it was very creepy and very good, and I thought it was very different from what I normally read and I would like to give it a chance. Then I grabbed Against the Darkness by Kendara Blake. No need to explain this. I have book 1 and 2 and I was missing the 3rd one in hardcover and they had a really good deal for it, so it's a book that I needed anyway. Then I got this graphic novel because I thought it was very cute and very much like Heartstopper. It's called Mismatched. I mean, look at it. Look at it. Oh, it's so cute and I cannot wait to read this one. I think this is going to be a very cozy read. So maybe I can sneak it into my December TBR pile because this might be super cozy for winter. And then I got 3 ARCs, 3 proofs. So the first one, they were just giving them away for free, so I just took one, and it's called First Love Language by Stephanie Valentine. And I thought this one might be interesting for me because even though it is a love story, there is a lot more to it. Then I got a proof of The Boy I Love by William Hussey. And I have really enjoyed all the William Hussey books that I have read so far. I met him last year at Yalc, and this is a proof of his new book, which I think is a historical fiction. And this one takes place during the First World War. So I'm hoping to enjoy it, and it's going to be a love story between 2 boys, so I'm really excited. And the last proof that I got, I actually won by spinning a wheel, things that happen at Yalc, and it is this one, Missing. And this is a thriller where a girl goes missing, obviously, and her best friend is trying to desperately find her. The police are not helping at all, as they usually, you know, do. They just don't do much, and she decides to take the matters on her own hands. But she also has a very special talent, telekinesis, and she's able to use that power to try to track her friend down. So I thought it sounded amazing. It is by Bloomsbury, and I'm really excited about this one. So I am really glad that I won this one. It's by Chanel Desamours, and really excited to try this thriller. And that is everything, you guys. Actually, the only new books that I got that I paid for, better said. So the only new books that I actually paid for are these. So I think I did a really good job. I only bought this and I got this ones for free. So all in all, I kind of behaved today. I'm really proud of myself. So after all of that, now it's time for me to actually shower, change clothes, and I'm gonna go grab some dinner and just, you know, stay in the hotel for the rest of the night. Just gonna watch some telly. I'm just gonna read some books and just recharge because my introverted ass needs to recharge. My social kind of energy bar is at its limit. So I need to recharge for tomorrow. So I'll see you guys tomorrow for Yalc Day 2. Good morning, guys. Welcome to Yalc Day 2. I am tired, but I just had breakfast at the hotel and I'm on my way to the Olympia. So today the plan is gonna be a lot more chilled. I only have, I think, 2 signings today, which should be doable. And I'm just gonna enjoy the rest of the event. I'm gonna focus on getting some books today. I'm gonna focus on going to some panels because yesterday was very hectic, which normally it is the first day because there is so many things to see, so many people that you haven't seen in a year. And so it gets busy and crowded. So today I would like to meet Ravenna Guron, which I've met at Yalc before, and I am bringing now my copy of this book Kills because I don't have that one signed, and I'm gonna go meet Simon James Green because I always love to go and say hi to him. That's the plan for today, so I'll show you a little bit around and I'll catch up with you guys later. Good morning guys, welcome to day 2. I'm expecting it to be a little bit more empty. The queues to get the virtual tickets this morning were wild because they don't have the printed names and numbers, so they were giving kind of raffle tickets, so hooray for me. But honestly, after so many years of coming to Yalc, this is the first time that I have encountered somebody super rude. And it was a woman that was here with her daughter, so I'm guessing she's not part of the book community and that's why. But she was very rude. I just think she's bitter and it's not my problem if her life sucks. So I kind of hope that people that are bitter about their own lives would not just be rude to other people, because it's not my fault, lady, that you are not happy in your life. And those things always affect me and I need to try not to take those things personally. But anyway, I got my raffle tickets, the lady is gone, I hope I never see her again. And now I'm gonna show you a little bit around. And if I cannot get good footage now, I will try again later when it's a little bit more empty. So let's go take a look. Hi guys, we are approaching the end of Yalc day 2 and I'm just doing the last round to check all the things that are on sale, because now is when the good deals happen and you can get 3 paperbacks for £10 and stuff like that. So I'm gonna do a last round and go to the hotel and leave all my books there. I just met also Olivia Savannah from Olivia's Catastrophe, and it was really great to see her again. To be honest, we only see each other like in person once a year, mostly for Yalc, so it was great to be able to give her a hug. She's here with the publisher today, and that's about it. Most of the authors have left as well. I already said goodbye to Amy McCall, so it's a little bit sad, a little bit bittersweet, because I'm not gonna see them in person until next year again, but I'm obviously gonna see them virtually. Olivia is gonna be in one of my next upcoming Evil-a-thon reading sprints, and you're probably gonna see me hanging out with Amy and Sharon often enough in 2024 and obviously in 2025. So I'm gonna give a last round, go to the hotel and tell you guys everything that I got on day 2. Hi guys, welcome to the damage of day 2. So the danger of Yalc day 2 is that the last couple of hours, you know, the last hours before all the publishers start to pack up their things, they start to give you books so cheap that it's hard to resist. So today I did end up buying a couple more books than anticipated, but the good news is I still have so much free space on my suitcase, because I did check yesterday how much space I had left. So it means I can still pack all of these and we're good. So let's go through the damage of today, shall we? Okay, so I have organized all the books. So there's a couple of books that I got from home that I needed to get signed. So those were these two Simon James Green books. It is The Big Ask, which is his latest book, which is actually a novella. And I think I might read this one tomorrow on the way back home, or tonight, because it's very short and I still have not read it. And of course, You're the One That I Want. So I got this one's signed by Simon, and I love his energy, his personality, he's the best. Then I went to see Rabina Guron. I already had my copy of Catch Your Death signed because I got it at Yalc last year, but I didn't have this one signed. So I told her the story of how I discovered her book and we had a good chat and she signed it for me. And I'm really excited about her new novel next year because it sounds amazing. So excited. Then I got this trilogy by Karen McManus because I had only read One of Us Is Lying and I enjoyed it, but I never continued with the series. And they had at Waterstones these 3 new editions that look really cute together with the beautiful spread edges, and because Karen was here I thought I could buy them, get them signed, which I did. And I'll probably do a reread on the first one and then read the other 2 because I'm really excited to see how it continues, because I read the first one when it came out and that's years ago, I think 2017. So I need a reread and then I'll continue with the other ones. So those are the only books that I actually got signed today. The rest are just purchases. So hear me out. The first one is a book that I would normally not read, but I thought this was going to be such a cute, cozy book for winter, and that is Some Like It Cold by Elle McNichol, and it is the exclusive edition from Waterstones. It's also signed, and the author was here at Yalc as well, and she was talking about the inspiration for this novel and how she wants to write characters that are neurodivergent, but their stories are just cute and fun and romantic, and there is no trauma and there is nothing, you know, that is putting them down because of their condition. And I loved the author so much. I loved how she talked about, you know, her books and her life, and I thought this would be a really cute romance book to read for me during winter, which in winter I do like to read some romantic books, so I thought this would be perfect. The next 2 books are actually 2 hardcover horror YA books, and I probably have talked about them before in my upcoming books videos, but I don't have them, and they had an offer for 2 hardcovers that I could not resist. The first one is called The Unfinished by Cheryl Isaacs, and it looks really, really cool and creepy. And the other one is called Trespass Against Us by Leon Kemp, which also looks fantastic. Hope you can see. Again, hotel light, not that great, but I will be doing a full book haul probably during the month of December, where I will be holding all the books that I have bought until the end of the year. Then I grabbed The Warm Hands of Ghosts by Catherine Arden because I had been considering picking up this book multiple times and I never did, and they had an offer for the hardcover for £10, and it is signed by the author and it looks so cute. So this book is a book that I was very intrigued about because it's a little bit different from what I normally read, because it is historical fiction and it takes place during a war. So it is 2 siblings, the brother disappears and the sister decides to go to the line of fire to try to investigate what happened to her brother, and obviously there are ghosts involved, there's some horror in it, and I thought it would be a little bit different for me, but I am always interested in stories about war because those are the true horrors of life, of real life. So, and it's a book that I had been, like I said, considering picking up multiple times, so I felt like I wanted enough that I can purchase the hardcover. Then I had to buy this book. It's called Darkly by Marisha Pessel, and she wrote other books that I have been always interested in. Night Film, which I own, and Neverworld Wake, which I also own. I have not read any yet, but I keep collecting her books, so I guess I kind of like her themes and her stories. And this book is exclusive to Yalc, I've been told, and it is about some teenagers that are selected to play some games, and the games are puzzle solving. Like it involves to solve some puzzles, but it's also dark and twisted probably. So I was really excited to try this, so I bought it. And with these, they gave me a paperback for free. They only had two options. One was a fantasy series, which I never really read, so I decided to pick the contemporary The Sky is Everywhere, which is a book that I kind of wanted to try anyway because I heard really good things about it. So I bought this one and got this one for free. Let's see, what do we have next? Yeah, I wanted to try this book. It's called Don't Swipe Right, and it is about trying to catch a serial killer, which I love. And they had an offer again, so if you would get two books, it would be much cheaper. So I decided to pick this one, In My Dreams I Hold a Knife by Ashley Winstead, and the publisher told me this is also about a serial killer. So two books about serial killers that I'm willing to give a chance to. Next, we have another offer. I could get 3 paperbacks for £12, I think. So how can I say no? And one of them I wanted to read anyway, which is The Summer She Went Missing by Chelsea Icasso. I actually tried to get the ARC from NetGalley for these, but I was absolutely rejected. So now I have the book. It was also published this year. So these are 3 YA mystery thrillers. So we have The Summer She Went Missing. I have 10 Hours to Go by Keely Parekh, which is another one that was kind of, you know, on my list. And this one was not on my list, but I had to complete my 3 for £12. So I decided to pick up this one. It's called The New Girl by Jessie Q Sutanto, and it is about, you know, school but also murder. Somebody, I think, gets murdered and they have to get to the bottom of things. So yeah, a dead girl is discovered in the classroom of the teacher. So, you know, I'll take it. Murder at school. Then I bought a book that I had never heard of before, but it was £3 for a hardcover that is signed, and it sounded really, really interesting. It is sci-fi horror, and it's called Toward Eternity by Anton Hoare. So this is a book about what happens when we give too much power to technology and probably, you know, science. And it is about how they find a cure for cancer, that it's supposed to replace your cells with something else that makes you immortal, and how that changes people. So I thought the topic was very interesting and thought-provoking, and I don't read, I always say this, I'm so sorry, I always say it, but I don't read enough sci-fi horror. So for £3, I was like, you know what, it's also not that chunky, it sounds amazing, so I will give it a chance. Moving on to the last paperbacks that I actually paid for. So I got these 3 because it was, if you buy 2, you get 1 free. So how can I decline that offer? The first one is a mystery thriller that I wanted to read, which is called Girls Who Burn by M.K. Pagano. So excited to get to this one. Many mystery thrillers, because that's, you know, my vibe. And then I decided to take a chance on Jennifer Lynn Barnes' other series. I already have The Naturals. I already have The Inheritance Games. I haven't read any of those, so I'm getting another series by the author because it is what it is. So I picked up the first 2 books of this other series by her that I haven't read yet. It's called Raised by Wolves and Trial by Fire. So I'm hoping to enjoy them. And because I bought those 3 books and it was the end of the day, and I was talking to the publisher, and I actually had most of their published books already purchased because they're the publisher for Eric J. Brown, Heartstopper, of course, Jennifer Lynn Barnes, and other books that they had. And I was looking at the table and I'm like, I actually have most of your books, guys. So there's not much on the table that I can buy because I have a lot of them already. So they were so kind and they decided to give me a little present with my purchase. And it is this beautiful Heartstopper pin. Look at this. Oh, so cute. Oh, I love it. So they gave me these for free. Bless them. So I am really, really happy about that, not gonna lie. And then I also got another pin for free for the new Ransom Riggs book that I still need to read because I love his Miss Peregrine School for Peculiar Children series, so I really want to try his new book. Then I got a little arc, but it's only the first chapters of Neil Shusterman's new book. Neil Shusterman was supposed to be at Yalc, but he had to cancel sadly. So it's called All Better Now, and it's about a virus that affects humanity, but it affects them in a way that it makes them happy. Horrifying. Everybody happy around me. Horrifying. So this is like a sampler, but it's the first chapter, so I thought it was cool. Then you guys, I got 2 arcs for free. The first one I had to queue for a very long time because the author was coming to sign it, so I actually have the proof signed, and it is Silver Cloak by L.K. Stephen, and I'm really excited to read this book. It's a bit chunky, but it is what it is. And the other one I actually won, and I think this was pitched X-Files meets Alien, and I'm like, excuse me? So I'm so happy that I won the arc for this book. It's called The Dead Soul Project, and it is by Dan Smith. It's going to be published in February 2025, and it looks really cute. I don't know, it's also not very long, so I'm really excited to read this one. It is a little bit of mixed media in it, so it just sounds like a quick, fun read, so really excited. And the last thing that I bought, it's not books, it's just a book sleeve for my books because I thought it looked very cute. This is like a book sleeve. I mean, it's gorgeous. So yeah, I got myself this book sleeve, and that is everything, you guys, that I got today. Quite a lot, but a lot of good deals. I couldn't say no, I couldn't resist. And these things were free. Another book here, this one was free. And oh yeah, I also got a deal here, 3 for 2. So actually these books were free, so you know, I kind of behaved a little bit. And this hardcover was £3. How can I say no? Like, you know, I think I did good though, because everything fits on my suitcase, so we're good. So now for the rest of the day today, you guys, I am actually going to have a shower. I'm gonna go grab some food, same as yesterday, and just come back to watch some television, to read a little bit, and call it a day, because tomorrow we are going back to the Netherlands, and I can't wait to be home, to relax and see my cats again, give them kisses. So tomorrow I'll see you back home, guys. You guys, I made it back home. I am completely deceased. I'm so tired. I'm here with my pussies. Look at how big this baby's getting. Look at this. I'm gonna give them kisses until they run away from me. I'm gonna have a nice long shower. I'm gonna unpack all of my books and sort them out for a book haul, which I'm planning to do in the month of December latest. So it's going to be a long rest of the day. It's currently 4:30 p.m. ish, and yeah, my plan is just to unpack, have a good long shower, and just rest because I am absolutely destroyed. Morbius, say thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next coffee time. Look at my babies, look how big she got. Look how big Drusilla is getting. Look at that baby. I can't believe how big she is, and she's only 6 months old. Here are all the babies. I'm so happy to be back with them. Lilith, my love. Yeah, I'm back. I'm back. It's okay. Even the outside cats are waiting for me. That's lovely. All right, you guys, I'll see you in the next coffee time after I have slept properly and recovered from the exhausting experience of London, events, Yalc, people. I wouldn't change it for the world. I had so much fun, but it does drain my energy, so I'm just gonna need a couple of days to, you know, refuel. But it has been amazing, and I'm glad that I went, especially this year, because I got to meet Sharon in real life, and I loved every minute of this trip. I hope that you enjoyed seeing here and there the things that I have been doing, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!